Hey fam, what's good? What's good? I hope that you're well and keeping safe. I hope that you had a nice productive week. I hope that you had a nice productive weekend as well. So this would literally be our last content for 2021. Hey, and I feel like there's two things I want to share with you before I leave you for the year 2021. And it would literally be drive versus motivation and then habits, you know. Now, drive and motivation. Now, in the beginning, right, last year, if I can say last year, this time I was not trading. I literally gave up on trading because I was like, no, this is too hard. I'm not smart enough for this, and all these things. Until January, February ish, I spoke to someone, and this person told me to keep on going. You can only get better, you know. So March, I became serious, when it comes down to my trading. And motivation and drive was the biggest pull I had to swallow, because in the beginning stage, I was so motivated, you know. Um, Even when it comes down to looking at this person, looking at that person, what's this person doing, what that person is doing, and when I make my profit, I will feel so motivated, so hyped up, but then when I make a loss, I'll feel so demotivated, like far down there, super demotivated. And you know the biggest pull to swallow was that, why do I want to feel those two emotions? And emotion is literally something you can't control. Yes, there's sometimes that we're going to feel down and all those things, but to a certain extent, you can't control it. And this is where drive is going to come in. Now, drive is literally like your heart, right? Just keep on going, keeps on pumping, keeps on pumping, keeps on going, keep on going. The only time it's going to stop is when you no more here with us. That's the only time your heart is going to stop. Now, drive. You know, drive is something that's going to keep you going inside these markets, through thick and thin. When you're on your lowest, you just have to keep on pushing. You have to keep on going. And that's why I'm taking my hat off to each and every single one of you who has been tuning in and who has been taking away something, because I want you to stay inside these markets as well. Okay? Now, drive. Drive will literally push you through the thick and thin. And coming with drive would literally be consistency. Consistency literally follows with drive. And I've done my yearly analysis or my yearly stats, and the total trades I took from March month was 1,346. My total wins 857. My total losses 489. Total withdrawals 70. Now, you know, for you it might be, what's that? You know? But for me, looking back last year, my wins was like this. My losses was like that. Just out of this world. You know, my withdrawals were zero. I had no withdrawals. Now, who would have thought a year down the line I would have been here? You know, I would have, me, I'm an introvert person, but I had to, step out of my comfort zone to become the person I want to become. And I'm not even nearby that person I want to become. But I know I'll get there. I know I'll get there. Even with the trading skill, I'm not where I want to be, but I know I'll get there. You know, and this one thing, drive, was the only thing that kept me going, kept me going. When I was feeling on my lowest, I kept on going. Now I can see that my wins, it's like this. My losses, it's like this. So there's growth. Withdrawals, 70. Which job is going to give you 70 withdrawals? Majority of people is only getting paid 12 times a year. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I need you to stay inside these markets. Who would have thought that, all these things I've manifested? I wish I had like a little picture of like how my setup used to look. But these things that I manifested, I can now touch it. It's here. And it's super amazing. And that's drive. So the second thing would basically be habits. Coming with that was habits. You need to have healthy habits. And when I said like healthy habits, mine was, I used to watch a lot of TV, right? I used to watch a lot of TV, and I started doing it. I made myself like a little schedule from 12 o'clock until 12 o'clock, right? For the whole day. So I was like, okay, cool. What am I doing throughout the day? And how much helpful, or, how can I put this? The things that I'm doing, is it making me a better person or not? So watching TV was the biggest thing. I'll come out of work, I'll watch TV, I'll eat, watch TV throughout, go to sleep, go to work, So I had to cut off TV and replace it with what? This thing, the charts. I had to replace it with the charts. There's so many people that is like, I don't have time for this. This and that and this and that. Sacrifice your sleep. Sacrifice your sleep. If you don't have time, make time. Make time for this thing. Make time. And, building healthy habits, waking up in the morning, not looking at your phone, who texted you, hey, did this person reply to my text message? This, that. No. Wake up in the morning, tell yourself that, what a beautiful day. I'm glad to be alive. What can I do today that's going to make me a better person? And it starts with small things, greeting people even, greeting people. It's priceless. There's so many people that you be like, hey, they look in your face and it's greeting people. It's priceless. Build yourself happy or healthy habits. Working out, reading a book, educate yourself more, and those are things that I had to do throughout this year. Build healthy habits. And that will just complement the actual, the drive. And you will literally see, like me, I can proudly say that I am a different person from which I was last year. And that's what we want. We want to change, we want to develop ourselves, we want to become the best as possible, and yes, that's literally it. I wanted to leave you guys with, and another thing I want to add up: support is also crucial. Don't surround yourself with people that's going to take you away from what you want to become, because you so invested in what they have going on and all these things that you forget what is your purpose. I have like a little quote over here for video I watched, and it's basically saying that, life was designed to give us what we deserve. Life was designed to give us what we deserve and not what we need. Sometimes we will think that we need this, we need that to make us feel better, but no, we're missing the bigger picture. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You want people who's going to be with you through thick and thin. You want people, in fact, you want people to be there with you when you were on your lowest, when you were down on your lowest. And the people that was there when you were on your lowest, those are the ones you need to keep. And I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you as well for tuning in, for coming back. You could have, went to so many other people's platforms, but you chose me. And I highly do appreciate that. I highly do appreciate that. And we will grow. We will grow. Okay? We literally will grow. And then, you know, I want to say thank you to MDA's Forex Institute once again. When I started off this, my journey in my YouTube, I said thanks to my brother. And I have to say thanks to my brother once again for always being there throughout my journey and for always supporting me. I want to say thank you to each and every to the person who designed my logo. I want to say thank you to Kimberly as well. You know, I didn't ask this person to do this. This person just did it. I want to say thank you to Carla, always messaging me, motivated me, with a few words, kept on, keep me going. I want to say thank you to these people. They were there when I was like on my lowest, literally, and I also learned something. You can't have expectations on people to support you. You might know someone and then you want that person to support you, but if that person is not going to support you, that person won't support you. Support comes naturally. Supports come naturally. So I want to say thank you to those people. And for you on the other side, hey, big, big, big thank you to you as well. I want you to take away a few things. I want you to apply it on your side as well. Um, you know, because at the end of the day, I want you to stay with me inside these markets. Okay. And then for next year, for those who've been following me on social media, I did this little something, where I basically put on a screenshot, and then I'll type like why I went long, why I went short, you know. Hey, if that will help you, let me know. And I hope that this content, all this content which I've published throughout this time, has been helping you. I hope that it really did. Um, I will most definitely, there will be few things which we will add up, as the journey goes by. There will be a few things, God willing, in the near future. We can do it in, during the week as well. For me to have more time with you, because at the end of the day, we are reactive traders and not predictive traders. Okay, we're reactive traders and not predictive traders. And unfortunately, throughout the week, I can't be with you. But hey, we'll figure out something. We'll figure out something. So, yes, thank you. You know, um, Thank you for tapping into this new journey, YouTube. Hey, this is a whole different ball game as well. This is literally a whole different ball game as well. So there's a whole lot of things I need to study from YouTube as well, on how it works and all these things. And hey, I know that I keep on forgetting to say hit that like, hit that sub button, but I will appreciate it if you hit that like, hit that sub button, because it will help me with the YouTube algorithm, and I'm not asking you guys for no money. I'm just asking you for that one thing. Hit that like, hit that sub button. That's it.